This is Coastal High School. Happy Independence Day, Namibia.
My name is Elifas Raib. I'm a grade 12 learner at the school. I'm 20 years of age. And what independence is for me is celebrating, celebrating and having the opportunity to have, for me, it's having the opportunity that most of the people did not have back then, especially the people of color, having the right to have education, having the right to be at a school where I want to be, having options and not being limited, Independence for me is also knowing where I want to be, or having the right to be where I want to be, without anyone hustling me or trying to provoke me or asking me questions, And for me, independence is really just having freedom, yeah.
My name is Roniel Tuabas. I'm a grade 12 learner, 18 years of age. Independence to me means freedom. The freedom that back then my ancestors and people didn't have, I have today. I can sit next to anybody that I feel and make friends. I can stand up and go anywhere and everywhere I like. I can express my freedom of speech and my point of view, and then I am not oppressed to dream like they were.
My name is Diop Shaimi, a grade 12 learner at Coastal High School, 18 years of age. So basically what independence means to me is the right and freedom that we have now. Back then, we didn't have right to equality. So now that we have independence, because of independence, we have equality. We can go to school with coloreds, whites, and we also basically back then there was no equality because people were judged based on their sex, race, and origin. But now that thanks to independence, that system is wiped out. There's equality amongst us. We can make friends with whites. We can be educated in the same school with whites, and men and women can do the same job.
Oh, my name is Costa Namandi. I'm a grade 12 learner at Coastal High. I'm 18 years of age. Because of Independence Day, we are unified today to talk to each other, and so we all come from different cultures. So if not because of Independence Day, we wouldn't have been together. I have the right to education, the right to finish my school, to finish my school until grade 12 and go to university. Those days, our people didn't have the right to finish school, so they didn't have the chance to embrace this day. That's why I celebrate Independence Day.
My name is Kavese Blake. I'm a grade 8 learner at Coastal High School. I'm 16 years of age. Okay, to me, Independence Day is more about celebrating about the right of speeches. Independence gave me the right of speech and the freedom of choosing what I want, and give me the right to buy from which shop that I want to. Yeah.
My name is Aisha Hangula. I'm grade 8 at Coastal High School. Basically, what I understand from independence, it is all about freedom and right. I now have the right to go to school, have the right to make friends with anyone. I have the right that other people didn't have in the past, like my parents. They didn't have the rights to go to school, like my mom. They were only at home cleaning. Now today I have the chance to become what I want. I don't only celebrate Independence Day for myself. I celebrate it for everyone else in the country. I celebrate it for the people that fought for our country.
I am Anna Plaikis, and I'm in grade 9A, and I'm a student of Coastal High School. Basically, what I understand from independence is the freedom and rights. I now have the right to go to school. Back then, girls weren't allowed to go to school, and only boys were allowed to have education. Now I can choose any subject, go to university.
My name is Gabriel Candidi and I'm a grade 9 learner of Coastal High School. Basically, I believe about rights and freedom that all individuals are entitled to just become humans and be themselves. I believe that people have the right to go anywhere, become anyone they want to be in the future.
My name is Hope Gavas and I'm a grade 9 learner at Coastal High School. My point of view that I understand about Independence Day is about we celebrate Independence Day every year since 1990. But it's not just about celebrating, but we also have to celebrate for the ones who fought for our independence and for our freedom. In the past, they were having Bantu education, and girls were not allowed to go to school, and young girls like me would have been married already and would have been at their houses with their kids, cleaning, doing household chores.
My name is Trekino, my surname is Bekas. I'm 15 years old, I'm in grade 8 at Coastal High School. What I understand about Independence Day is that it's the day that our country got its freedom from the war, and basically, how can I put it? Basically, the time that our ancestors were still alive, the people didn't get the freedom of education, finding their own jobs. Women were not allowed to work, they were allowed to stay at home and basically just concentrate on the families at home. But nowadays, we have the technology of going on the internet, finding information about everything around us and mostly about our country.
Learners should really take, education seriously because unlike before, like during colonial times, I don't think we were allowed to even do research, or even we did not have proper education where we would get projects to go to offices to ask, because I don't even think we were allowed to enter, or maybe we really needed very good access, an access card to we have the internet now. So as you said, we have the internet now, so we can basically just research. I do research, just look anything up. If there's no data on your phone, you can go to a library. There's a password, So there's you don't even need the internet sometimes because there are books you can read, and or if you have transport, or you can just, if you stay far, you can take a taxi and go to the library, as I said, and
Basically, what I can tell other learners that are not privileged like we are is that if they have the opportunity like we do, they must take their studies seriously. Because back then, us Namibians were only allowed to go until a certain level or a certain grade, and then we had to drop out of school. But now we have that privilege to go until grade 12, and then we have to go for further studies. Back then, our parents or our ancestors didn't have that opportunity. Now that we have that opportunity, I would like us to take it into consideration, to not play around with school. And because of that privilege, I would like to say, let's take our education seriously, because education is the only key to success. Without education, basically our life is hopeless.